Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is the mock draft day of days. This is my one and only official mock draft of the season. Okay, we're gonna go through all the Cowboys picks, round 1 through 6. All right, so how I'm going to do this is with a lens of the Cowboys front office. Right, not necessarily what I would do. I'm going to still keep that in mind because there will be people that are like, huffing and puffing or whatever. So, man, that's fine. I do want you guys to share your mock drafts in the bottom. Whether it's what you want or what you think the Cowboys will do, or maybe if you want to do both, that would be cool to read. So without further ado, serious, boom! We are in cap mode time, baby. It is mock draft season for the final day, and this has been it's been a great off season. It really has. It's been interesting. Without a doubt. Uh, and this is a culmination of all the work we've done here at the channel, and it's going to be interesting to see what the Cowboys do. Without further ado, I think this is what they're going to do. Let's get right into it. Here we go.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys select
the athletic behemoth Bernhard Raimann, offensive tackle out of Central Michigan. Okay, had a pretty good, solid performance there at the Senior Bowl. Cowboys visited with him at the Combine, Senior Bowl, 30 visits. So super high interest here. I think the news that we found out from Daniel Jeremiah about Kenyon Green's knee, possibly dealing with something there, is going to drop him. I don't think he's going to be the target anymore. And I don't think he was going to be the target anyway. I think the Cowboys all along have been looking at tackle, all right, offensive tackle, and who will be here? I think Raimann will be the guy here, and he's not going to play. You can already hear the complaining, right? So he will play. Like I said, he's going to be playing in the preseason. He's going to play when Tyron's not ready, and there's no guarantee that Tyron is here. If they make the selection, he may be starting the season, then relegates back to a backup. His status is kind of unknown. What is known is that the Cowboys are revamping this offensive line, and it could happen with this draft with some double dip action, which we'll show you in this draft. And I think that's what the Cowboys are going to do.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select.
All right, so the Cowboys made a trade here. They gave up their 4th rounder and next year's 5th with the Washington football team to move up to get Christian Watson, the wide receiver out of North Dakota State. All right. Cowboys like this player very much, and listening to Mike McCarthy and some other guys, they cannot stop raving enough about Christian Watson. All right. He just has a lot of the intangibles that you want. He has speed, he's got size, he's got jump ball skills, and I think he's well-rounded enough with the route tree. You know what I mean? But he is one of these guys that's going to be down the field kind of guy. So, you can get him into the mix. The Cowboys definitely need a wide receiver, and I think you're going to come out of this with the receiver within the first 4 rounds, whether it's Christian Watson. I know they also like Danny Gray or Kyle Phillips out of UCLA. So I think these guys are in play, but I think the Cowboys, they make a trade up to get their wide receiver, lock him in, move up. They don't give up too much, but they get their guy, Christian Watson, North Dakota State.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys select
Joshua Izudu, the offensive tackle from North Carolina. Okay, played a lot of snaps at tackle, but projects as an offensive guard at the next level. Cowboys like this player very much. If you go break the tape, this guy, he gets after it. Right? He's a mauler, and Cowboys need that in the run, especially. Holds up good against your defensive tackles. Plays with power, has good strength, great punch on the attack there. Good hands, and I just love the way he moves. For a big guy of his size, pretty athletic. All right. We know the Cowboys like these athletic type of guys that can pull and make these critical blocks for what the Cowboys like to do with Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. So bring them in here, line them up next to the other behemoths that we're upgrading here on this offensive line. In the 3rd round, Cowboys met with him, 30 visit. Okay, and if the Cowboys are gonna double dip, I think it'll be within the first 3 rounds. If it's not 1, then 2. It could be 1, then 3, or some sort of combination like that. Okay, so Joshua Ezeudu, look out for that guy.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys select
All right, here we go. Isaiah Thomas, defensive end out of Oklahoma. Okay, so like I said, we traded our 4th rounder, so here we are in the 5th round, throwing dart time. But, you know, these darts need to have something behind them. So with this pick, I went with Oklahoma's Isaiah Thomas. Cowboys, they like this program, you know, whether it's looking at their defensive tackles, we got Gallimore. I know they like Perrion Winfrey, Benito, another one. They like the linebackers. This is a name that gets lost, and not enough people are talking about him whatsoever. He's got good production, man. He gets after it. He's got a nasty side to him, and I think this is what the Cowboys definitely need. You know, they talk about us needing to get a little bit nasty. I think Isaiah Thomas fits that mold. Right? Plays with a good motor, can collapse the pocket, you know. But I think he is more of a defensive end. I mean, you might be able to kick him on in the inside if you want, but I like him more coming off the edge. You know, he's got the traits, he's got the measurables that the Cowboys like, and you know, this is a player that could be had here possibly in the 5th round. So if he's there, Cowboys, they'll like him there.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Okay, here we go. Jalen Watson in the 5th round. Okay, he could be had a little earlier if you want, but I think, you know, if he's here in the 5th round, Cowboys, this is going to be a Dan Quinn special. You know, you talk about a Nashawn Wright from last year. This will be this type of player this year. 6'2", 200 pounds, has good arm length. You know, a sub 7 on the short shuttle, so you like that. The agility's there, the athleticism, the vert. He hits all the check marks for a Dan Quinn type of play, you know, press type of cornerback. All right, so, you know, obviously still trying to find his way. He's kind of more of a 1 year and a half type of a wonder, I guess you could say. But Mike McCarthy, he also likes the Pac-12. He likes that conference. Okay. And, you know, sees a lot of passing in that league. So when you're looking at cornerbacks and this sort of thing, I think, you know, this falls right up their alley as far as what they like. So get him in here, you know, put him in the mix. I think the Cowboys will come out of this with a cornerback in this draft. You know, you can never have enough. So Jalen Watson, look out for that player there. All right.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Okay, here we go. Micah McFadden, linebacker out of Indiana. This is a dart for me. This is a low-key pet cat of mine as well, actually. But I think the Cowboys, if they're looking for a linebacker, you may be looking at a player like Micah McFadden, maybe a Kyron Johnson, one of these types of guys that just has a high motor. But for me, Micah McFadden was still there on the board. Took him. And this guy, he's a magnet towards the ball carrier, whether it's a running back, a tight end, receiver, whatever. He's going to chase him down. If it's a quarterback, he's going to chase him down. Plays really, really well in the box. This is a tackling machine, and he has really good vision. You know, he can break off his tackles. He can get through the scrum and make the tackle. He's not afraid of contact. He is a situational guy. You probably don't want to put him in passing downs, this sort of thing, but that's the league we're in. You know, you have situational and different types of combinations of players on the field. So, you know, Micah McFadden, you know, if you want somebody that's gritty and plays with a lot of moxie, draft this kid, man. I really like him. He really reminds me of a Sean Lee type of player. He does, you know, so get him into the mix.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Here we go. Defensive tackle Curtis Brooks out of Cincinnati, bro. You know, I really, really like this player. Could he be here in the 5th? I think somebody might fall in love with him a little more. You know, maybe somebody might take him in the 3rd or 4th round, or, you know, maybe he slides a little bit. But he was here in this draft, fully available. This is another player not getting enough talking. Everybody's talking about all these other defensive tackles, but when you're late in the game here on a day 3, Curtis Brooks, bro. Take a look at him. You know, he's a 3-tech, you know, defensive tackle. You know, has pretty good size. Could probably add some more weight, but, you know, has speed. You know, and that's how he's able to knife through. Great get off. you know, and a big part of why Cincinnati's defense was so successful, because they had pressure coming from all over the place, collapsing the pocket, opening things up for errant throws for their safeties and cornerbacks. I mean, if you ask, you know, those DBs, they speak really well on Curtis Brooks being a big part of that process. So let's get him in here, throw him in the mix.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys select.
All right, want to get a tight end somewhere in this draft? I really wanted somebody like a Jeremy Ruckert or Jelani Woods type of guy, but Cowboys, I think, have other holes that they want to fill earlier in this draft. So not bad, though. You come out of this with a Cole Turner here. You know, if you can get him in the back of this draft, it's a complete steal. This guy goes and gets the ball. All right, he is a red zone machine. A whole bunch of touchdowns, man. That's the name of the game. You know, we got Dalton Schultz. You need another tight end in the mix, another young buck in here. Cole Turner, you know. We do have a couple of guys in place, but if you can get better, you know, let's do it. And let's do it. I think Cowboys definitely, they do want to come out of this with a tight end. So, you know, 6'7", has a lot of size. His catch radius is pretty outstanding. Throw the ball up there, bring down the touchdown. That's what we need. You know, this is what the Cowboys need. They need this down the field type of tight end to complement Dalton Schultz. So Cole Turner out of Nevada, 6th round. If he's there, take him. All right, guys. So that is my official mock draft for the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I think the Cowboys are going to do some surprises here. You know, like I said, a lot of the focus has been, you know, really tunnel visioned on maybe like two prospects, you know, Kenyon and Zion. I think they're going elsewhere. You know, I think they're going elsewhere with a lot of these picks, and I think that's what these picks represent, you know. And that's where we're at, guys. I think that a lot of these players can contribute, will contribute to the Cowboys. And I can't wait to see what the Cowboys actually do, because I know the discussion will be the same as it will be when people see this mock draft, and it's going to be the same once the Cowboys make their actual picks, okay? No one is ever happy, you know, especially you splitting hairs. Oh, you could have had this person. I would have done this and that. So it's all fun. It's all good fun. So I hope you guys have had a fun offseason here with the channel. We will be back here Tuesday for the subscriber mock draft. That'll be live. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow for the Frisco report. And we're gonna put up a lot of it's your guys' turn. You know, we're gonna put up prospects for you guys to vote on, and it will be a subscriber-based mock draft, 100%. You know, so I can't wait to do that, and then we'll wrap it up on a full coverage of Thursday's first round, and that's what's on tap for this week. But guys, that's all I have. Continue to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one, guys. Peace. You know, a lot of these